Hello everyone, I'm Beth and this is my yoga channel, Mindful Yoga with Yogi Beth C. So for today's yoga class, we are going to do just a single yoga posture, just one restorative yoga posture to rest, to heal, to give you a sense of relaxation and stress relief. So this is a pose or a way that I usually like to end my yoga practice when we're doing relaxation pose. I like to do it in this particular way. You can do this practice anytime. I believe it would be helpful for headaches, for backache, for neck discomfort and other physical ailments, as well as for your mental health. You may know that I'm a psychologist. I would definitely recommend this pose for stress relief, for difficulty sleeping, for general rest and rejuvenation. So all you need to practice today is one blanket. A pretty firm, thick blanket will work really well here. You can have a small pillow as well. That is optional if you'd like. All right, we'll get set up for this pose. The way I like to do this, you don't even need the pillow because the blanket is going to help you form a pillow. So you'll take your blanket in a long rectangle. There's my long rectangle. And then you'll sort of accordion style it so that it folds into thirds. Doesn't have to be exact. This long rectangle is going to go along the length of your spine. Now, I'm relatively short. I'm under 5'5", so this is plenty for me. If your blanket's not long enough, you might need the pillow after all. And I have my knees bent, seated, so that the tip of the blanket comes to the bottom tip of my spine, really just above my sacrum. You can adjust that for you. And then I'm going to start lying back on the blanket. And as I lie back, I have enough blanket that I can take this top edge, roll it under, and it provides that same kind of support underneath my neck. Now, of course, you can use a pillow if your blanket's not long enough or you need a little bit more support. So I love this version of supported fish. It gives me just enough lift to my back. I can take my hands out to the side, palms up. Palms up releases you, bringing in any sensation through your fingertips, which really are very sensitive to sensation. So you might like that if you're already getting all these pain sensations in your head. But you can also have your hands palm down, or as we did in the beginning, maybe gently resting on your torso so that you can feel your breath. And definitely, if this was my practice rather than me showing you, I would take off my glasses, place either a folded washcloth, or I like a little bit of a weight, so I have an eye bag that's just filled with beans or something like that to give this really light pressure to my eyes. That's what I like. You can try that. And then you can also keep your knees bent or stretch your leg out long and simply let your legs open up from the hip. This supports my lower back with this blanket. So you can either call this supported fish or supported shavasana. It's how I usually do my shavasana whenever there is a blanket available. And let's stay here for just a bit of time, allowing ourselves to release into the space. We're really not looking for any stretch here. So if you notice any of your muscles that are still holding on, sometimes it pops up in surprising places. Maybe it's a foot that's kind of flexed when it can just flop open and relax. Same thing with your hands or your wrists, just looser, or your hands trying to curl into fists. And then those other places to look for sort of underlying surprising tension, or in the jaw, you can give it a little wiggle back and forth. See if that spot between your eyebrows, you have your brows furrowed, try to let it soften. You can even take a hand there, just let yourself remind your forehead to soften. Soften your cheeks, your facial muscles. Not only does lying in this way give us some support under the back of the skull, which may be a trigger point if you have headaches or migraines that feels nice for you, but also you'll notice it tips my chin just a little bit toward my chest. And that elongating of the back of the neck with a slight tipping of the chin toward the chest actually can help our nervous system, or encourage our nervous system to start moving into a relaxation response. And so some version of this pose is a nice way to end any practice. It's okay to allow your attention to wander. It's not settling on anything. Let it be free-flowing. And if it starts to settle on areas of pain in your forehead, the back of your head, wherever you might have that pain, you can gently encourage your mind to go to a neutral place in your body, a place in your body that is free from pain. So there you might want to touch the tips of your fingers together and feel that sensation. It's not going to eliminate the pain, but it actually can help your body, your brain shift to something else. And you might notice that the intensity, or your experience of the intensity of the pain, lessens. I'm going to take about 3 more breaths with you here while encouraging you one last time to stay as long as you would like. And then if you are ready to end your practice with me, bend your knees, feet flat on the floor if they weren't already bent. Roll to one side. You might consider rolling to the side where there is the pain and allowing your hands to form a little bit of gentle pressure. That feels good for you. And you can stay in this transition as long as feels right for you. Or you can help yourself up to seated. So what did you think of today's class? I hope you enjoyed practicing just this single yoga pose. I hope it brought you a sense of improvement to your physical health, as well as a sense of improvement to your mental health. I have other mental health practices here. Try anything I have to offer. If you like this, please give me a thumbs up or comment down below to let me know. Subscribe to my channel. That helps me know that you like what I'm offering. Please come back soon and have a great rest of your day.